If you've ever wondered what makes some cars so much faster and more powerful, there's a good chance the answer lies in turbocharging or supercharging. Both of these technologies are designed to boost engine performance by forcing more air into the engine's combustion chamber, which allows the engine to burn more fuel and generate more power. But here's the catch. Turbocharging and supercharging are two different methods of achieving the same goal. They work in distinct ways, and depending on your needs, one might be better than the other. In this video, we'll break down the differences between turbocharging and supercharging, how each works, and which one might be best for your car. 10. What's the basic idea? Let's start with a quick overview of what turbocharging and supercharging are. In simple terms, both systems compress the air that enters the engine to increase the amount of air, and thus fuel, the engine can burn. More air and fuel means more power. So, whether it's a turbocharger or a supercharger, both are designed to improve your car's performance by making the engine more powerful without needing to increase its size. 9. What is turbocharging? Turbocharging is a process that uses a turbine-powered compressor to force extra air into the engine's intake. The key to a turbocharger is the turbine, which is powered by exhaust gases coming from the engine. As the engine burns fuel, it creates exhaust gases that flow through the turbocharger's turbine. This turbine spins the compressor, which in turn forces more air into the engine. The beauty of turbocharging is that it uses the engine's own exhaust gases to generate power, which means no extra energy is needed to turn the compressor. This leads to more power without a huge increase in fuel consumption. 8. What is supercharging? On the other hand, supercharging is a system that directly uses the engine's power to force air into the intake. Unlike turbocharging, which relies on exhaust gases, superchargers are powered by a belt connected to the engine's crankshaft. The faster the engine spins, the faster the supercharger spins, compressing more air into the engine. This means the supercharger provides a more immediate and constant boost of power, since it's always connected to the engine's speed. There are different types of superchargers, such as the Roots type, centrifugal type, and twin screw type, but they all share the common goal of increasing airflow into the engine. 7. Power delivery, turbo versus supercharger. One of the biggest differences between turbocharging and supercharging is the way they deliver power. Turbochargers have a delay known as turbo lag, which is the time it takes for the exhaust gases to spool up the turbine and create the boost. In simple terms, you may feel a slight lag before the power kicks in, especially at lower engine speeds. However, once the turbo is fully spooled, you'll experience a significant surge of power, which can feel like a sudden rush of energy. In contrast, superchargers don't have any lag because they're powered directly by the engine. This means that superchargers provide instant power whenever you hit the accelerator. Whether you're cruising or accelerating hard, the power is available right away, making superchargers ideal for situations where you need consistent, immediate performance. 6. Efficiency. Turbo versus supercharger. Now, let's talk about efficiency. Turbochargers have an advantage in this area because they utilize exhaust gases that would otherwise go to waste. This makes turbochargers a more energy-efficient way of increasing power. The fact that turbochargers don't require additional energy from the engine means that they generally offer better fuel economy compared to superchargers. You get more power without having to burn extra fuel. Superchargers, on the other hand, are less efficient. Because they're directly powered by the engine, they consume some of the engine's power to operate, which can reduce overall fuel efficiency. This means that while superchargers provide immediate power, they can sometimes come at the cost of slightly worse fuel economy. 5. Size and weight. Which one wins? When it comes to size and weight, turbochargers have an advantage. Since turbochargers are powered by exhaust gases and don't require a direct connection to the engine, they tend to be more compact and lighter. This is especially important in performance cars, where weight reduction plays a significant role in handling and overall driving dynamics. Superchargers, on the other hand, are generally larger and heavier. Since they need to be connected to the engine's crankshaft, they often take up more space and add extra weight. This can affect the car's balance and handling, especially in high-performance applications where weight distribution is crucial. 4. Cost and complexity. When it comes to cost and complexity, turbochargers and superchargers each have their own set of challenges. turbocharging systems can be more complex to install, maintain, and repair. The technology involved, such as the turbine and exhaust gas system, can be tricky to work with, and turbochargers can be more expensive to replace if something goes wrong. However, because turbocharging systems are typically more compact, they can be a more cost-effective option for manufacturers looking to boost power without completely redesigning an engine. Superchargers, in general, are simpler and more straightforward. Since they're mechanically driven by the engine, there's less complexity involved in terms of installation and maintenance. However, they tend to be more expensive to install because they require additional components such as the belt and pulley system. Superchargers also tend to require more regular maintenance to ensure that the belts and other components are in good working condition. 3. Heat management. Heat management is another crucial factor to consider when comparing turbochargers and superchargers. Turbochargers have a natural tendency to generate a lot of heat, particularly because they rely on exhaust gases to spin the turbine. This excess heat can affect the performance of the engine and the turbocharger itself. It also means that turbocharged engines often need more advanced cooling systems to prevent overheating. Superchargers generate heat too, but generally less than turbochargers. Since superchargers are driven by the engine's crankshaft, they don't rely on high-temperature exhaust gases to operate. However, superchargers still need to be carefully designed and maintained to avoid excessive heat buildup, especially in high-performance applications. 2. Durability and longevity. Both turbochargers and superchargers are designed to last for many years, but their longevity can depend on various factors. Turbochargers tend to experience more wear and tear because they deal with higher temperatures and pressures. Regular maintenance, such as oil changes and ensuring the turbo is free from debris, is essential to keeping a turbocharger running smoothly for a long time. Superchargers, while generally less stressed than turbos, also require regular maintenance. The belts and pulleys can wear out over time, and if not maintained, they can lead to significant engine damage. However, when properly cared for, both turbochargers and superchargers can provide years of reliable service. 1. Which one should you choose? So with all these factors in mind, which one should you choose? Turbocharging or supercharging? The answer depends on your priorities. If you're looking for better fuel economy, more power without added weight, and don't mind a bit of turbo lag, a turbocharged engine is likely the way to go. Turbochargers are ideal for drivers who want performance without sacrificing too much fuel efficiency. If you want instant power and aren't as concerned about fuel economy, a supercharged engine may be the better option. Superchargers are perfect for those who want a constant supply of power, whether for daily driving or performance driving, without the weight. Conclusion. In the end, both turbocharging and supercharging offer significant advantages and can dramatically improve your car's performance. Turbocharging is generally more efficient and compact, while supercharging provides immediate constant power. Whether you go with a turbo or supercharger depends on your personal preferences, driving style, and the kind of performance you're looking for. If you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth breakdowns of car technology, performance tips, and all things automotive. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.